Well, it's that time of year. Turkey season's just about over. Time to get the dogs out. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while because I just like doing it. I like to do it for my personal record, just so I can go back and remember, you know, talking about these dogs. And then I like to do it just to keep you all up to date with my pack. We're going to do a pack update. I've done this one time before, but it's been a minute, so I'm going to do a pack update of all 7 of my current hunting dogs. So we'll get into it, and I guess start with one of these males. You good? Yeah. All right, first one up. My God. Quit it. Go, Rain. Go, Blade. All right, quit. So, dog number 1, Tron. A lot of y'all know him. He is my oldest male dog that I have. He just turned 3, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Yep, just turned 3 in April. Tron's role in the pack, he's a very good rig dog. Oftentimes, I'll have him in the box, and you'll hear him, like there's the last video I just put up, you'll hear him. He actually rigged that bear before Bliss did, or any of my other dogs on top. Hey, Clyde. Very, very good rig dog. As soon as he smells it, he lets off. There's no hesitation. I think the other dogs are smelling it, but I'll see Bliss kind of like weed it out. Tron, boom, he rigs it quick. But he's not as good of a trail dog, so I don't put him on top because my top dogs will still rig. They may not be as quick as Tron, but they I'm working on them trailing. Tron's 3 now, and I pretty much got him figured out. He can trail good enough, like tree a coon and stuff like that. He can get a track started for sure, but a colder track gives him trouble. He barks just a little too much, just a little kind of like almost chaotic in a way. Just too much barking for me. Chaotic's really not a good way to describe it, but he's also pretty quick. Now he's not like say if it's a super long race where he's such a big dog and he's just 100% treeing walker, just a big blocky chest, you know, big old head on him. He seems like he falls back in the race. Doesn't hold up as good as my smaller running / treeing dogs do. But he is very quick. I like keeping him in the box, and especially if a bear crosses, dumping him right on it, because one thing's for sure, he's gonna put pressure on it. Like I said, he can move quick, and he trees very, very hard. Rarely, if at a tree, do you not see him on the tree just just chopping down, barking every breath, and I like that.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! That's dog work. Good boy. Good boy.
This is Tron. Let's go grab another one. Ooh. All right, so this is Ranger. I should have mentioned too, Tron is 100% treeing walker. I should have mentioned that before, but this is Ranger. He is treeing walker and red tick. I got Ranger from some guys over in Kanawha County. He was my 4th dog. He's one of the, I guess, the older ones. I have 7 dogs. He trails pretty good. Not exceptional. He's not my freak, you know, of a cold-nosed dog, but he does trail pretty good, and I like the way he trails. He's not opening a whole lot, but he opens, you know, when you want him to. Also, Ranger, as you can tell, is super mellow, which I like. He's so easy to handle. Tree's very good. He's not like exceptionally fast, but he is always going to be there. Like, you can count on him being at the tree. And he has a lot of heart, because there'll be races where it's super long. Let's say the dogs are getting smoked. It's hot, summer day. You know, you're running a tiny bear that's got his Nikes on, and they're just running. Ranger will not quit, and I like that about him a lot. And my biggest thing what I like about him though is right here. Super calm. Some of these other yahoos I have, part of it's because they're young. They can be pretty wild. But yeah, this is Ranger. So this is Brother. I got Brother at 7 months old. Well, Brother was 7 months old, not me. And now he's 1. He turns 2 in November. I like raising them from, you know, they're young, socializing with them, you know, taking them, letting them go to the grocery store with me, whatever. I like taking them and just letting them get super used to people and being around people. I didn't get that chance with Brother because I got him late, and he was very behind. I have his littermate baby, which you'll see shortly. She was leaps and bounds, 5 months old. She was hammering. I mean, I'd cut her loose and she'd go. I didn't have to worry about her. You know, I didn't have to worry about trying to get her started or anything. The first time I took her out, she went. Brother was really behind. And this past December season, he started doing better and progressing. I mean, in the early seasons, like October and stuff, multiple times I had to walk in and get him off a track that he just quit on, or just was trying to figure it out. We stuck with it. And I'm glad we did, because when I started bobcat hunting, I put all my dogs down. There was a track, it was starting to get dark, and Bliss was having trouble on this track, and it was an older track. So I was like, I'm gonna turn these dogs out and just let them all see what they do. Next thing you know, I see brother trailing off on it. And I'm like, what in the world? And he's opening it and figures it out. And the rest of them they couldn't do anything with it. So I put the rest of the dogs up and get down there and check him like 500 or 600 yards later, and he's still trailing the bobcat on it. So from that point on, I was like, wow. And I didn't take him mountain lion hunting with me this year, which sucks, because I would have loved to have got him that experience out there. Just the way it goes sometimes. So anyways, brother, turns out, is very cold nosed, and I had no idea. Then I took him hog hunting, which you all saw. That was my first video. That's when he really started. After he had been bobcat hunting, then he started hog hunting, doing better down there. And then now I've got him on top rigging. He rigs really good. We treated 2 bear this year. The first one I started, him and Tron started it, and brother did a great job trailing it up, getting it jumped, and then him and Clyde, my other dog, which you're about to see, actually put it up. And I think baby may have been there, but I was having some collar interference. But anyways, yeah, he is doing exceptional. Like, I'm very, very excited about him. He's acting super calm now, and you all would think he's such a nice, friendly little dog. And he's a nice dog, but he is normally wide open. Quit! All right. Brother, quit! See, I told y'all. Next up, we have Blade. Blade is my dog with the sugar issues. Last year, he almost died on me twice because I didn't know what was going on. I'd take him and run him, and then like halfway through the race, he'd be in the front of the pack flying, drop out of the race. I mean, he would just break off the track and go straight down. Wherever was down, that's where he was going. And both times, first time I thought it was a fluke thing. I didn't know if he was dehydrated, what was causing it, but when we got him to the vet, his sugar was super low. And then the second time, same exact thing. I didn't think I was going to be able to get to hunting. I thought he was just going to be someone's pet or something like that, because as soon as he started exerting himself really hard, he would just drop out. Like around the house and stuff, fine. In the kennel, fine. Run around the yard, fine. But as soon as he started running hard, he would just drop out. So anyways, Blade, very fast, gritty, not a very good tree dog, but that's I really don't expect too much of a tree dog out of them. He is which I didn't mention for brother, he is a Kemp bred dog. Not from Kemp, but of the Kemp bloodline. But yeah, Blade seems to have a pretty decent nose on him. Nothing exceptional from what I can tell. He's 2 years old. Yeah, hopefully he keeps developing into a really good dog. I love hunting him now, one, because he's small frame, can run all day. And oh, I didn't mention, we figured out the sugar problem. What we do now is just give him some type of food. So it can be dog food, honey bun, whatever. If you give it to him before you hunt him, it's good to go. No sugar issues at all. And then I'll keep stuff on me like K-Ro syrup or something like that. That way, if we're hunting throughout the day and he needs a little refuel as we're going, I can give him a quick squirt or a bite to eat or something. So, yep, that's Blade. Now, we'll go get Clyde. Alrighty, this is Clyde. If you can't tell, is one of my grittier dogs for sure. He has quite a few scars on him from bear. His back is finally starting to heal up completely, where they shaved him down from where a bear bit him through the back in December season. It did a pretty good number on him. I only got to hunt him halfway through December, because then we were dealing with fluid issues, and they actually had to go in and clean it up and drain it, so he had to have a little bit of surgery. But he's lined out now. Clyde is a 3/4 Kemp, 1/4 Tring walker. He is trashy. He likes to run. He likes to run just about anything. We're working on breaking him with that, which is fine. When they're young like this, he just turned a year old, that doesn't really bother me. We can work through that. He likes to run, so I haven't been rigging him as much. Get it, Clyde. Oh, son, he almost had it. Once the chase gets started, then I'll turn him in there. I'm hoping once I get a few bears under his belt that he'll straighten out on me there. But when you're hunting them when they're young like this, like I was hunting on bobcats, and then bear hunting them, and then taking them and letting them run hogs down in Florida. So no wonder he wants to run other stuff, but we'll get it lined out. It's not something I'm really concerned about. Clyde is very fast. He likes to run and he likes to bark. Barks on the track a little too much for me. I mean, he's one of those dogs just blah, 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 which some people like, some don't. Don't get me wrong, I like a dog that opens on the track, but he just is a lot. And my buddy Trace Wilson, his dog, same exact way. They both like barking on the track. When you cut them loose, you can guarantee something's going up. They're fast, running dogs, and he seems to have a really good nose on him too. When we were down there in Florida hunting, he was trailing around really good. I think he's going to have a good nose. So once we get him lined out and I can trust him to be a start dog, then we'll start working on that. But for now, we just got to worry about the deer races and coyote and bunny rabbits and possum and whatever else he wants to run. Alrighty, so this strange little dog, also known as Baby. Her name was supposed to be Phoenix, but we decided to go with Baby because she is a big baby. This baby, like I said earlier, is Brother's sister. The reason we named Brother is because when I got him, I didn't know his name. I forgot to ask. And I just started calling him Brother because it was Baby's brother. That's how you end up with a dog named Brother. But anyways, Baby started really early, like 5 months old, doing great. This past season, she had a really good season. She can be a little trashy too, but we're working on that. Brother is not a bit trashy, which I like. I can already use him to check other dogs, so when they all take off and her and Clyde are just, yeah, and Brother's not saying a word, I know something's not right. Baby is a year old, turns 2 this coming November, so she's still got a little bit of time before her 2nd birthday. Very fast, seems to have a pretty good nose, likes to tree. She does have a bad habit, which Brother has too, but it's more pronounced than her, and that is tree jumping, running up the tree and jumping. I mean, it looks cool sometimes, especially when they're climbing the tree. And I took a photo of her, I'll pop it up on the screen right now, in last October, of her literally scaling a tree. That it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not straight vertical, but how in the world she got up it is pretty impressive. But yeah, super athletic dogs, and I think her and Brother are going to be really good. And you saw I came from inside with her. That's because I keep my females inside, and sometimes Clyde too, because when he was a puppy we raised him in there and he doesn't use the bathroom or anything, so occasionally we let Clyde inside. But yeah, Baby and Bliss and our other house dog Lucy always get to stay inside. Come on, let's go get last but not least. Turn on the Rocky music. Alright, the one and only, the GOAT, the dog that got me started in this business, Bliss Johnson. So some of you all have been asking me, why haven't I seen Bliss in any of the videos? Like when I went down to Florida, I just took my young dogs, just because I like letting them, 100% run the show, get some more experience just on their own. Because they get plenty of experience, especially in the summer and during season, hunting with my older dogs. But Bliss, I've been giving her time off because, well, do you want to tell them? You want me to? Bliss is pregnant. I bred Bliss. Not me, another dog, but as the owner, she is pregnant. So I bred her. You'll probably wonder, no, who'd you breed her to? And I was very close. I'm high on Brother, the dog I had out here earlier. Very high on him. Like, I think he could be extremely good. But it's kind of a risky move because right now I don't know how good, but I know his trailing abilities and stuff. As hard as he hunts, that's definitely a trait I want passed on. But Bliss not only hunts hard, not only cold nose, can run all day, and she's fast, and that's something I want to carry on. So Clyde's dad, Johnny, which is the dog I bred her to, has thrown some really good pups. He's had 2 litters, and I like the offspring he's thrown. They're all good-looking hounds. They are super fast, and they all seem to have good noses. So that is the male dog I felt like was for Bliss's first litter and the safe bet right now to breed her to Johnny. So I'm hoping she keeps all those traits and all the traits that Johnny has. It's just one big awesome doggy package. I'm hoping they're a little bit smaller than Johnny, which Bliss is a small dog. When she's in hunting shape, she's around 37 or 38 pounds, ideally. And that's in her top-notch hunting shape. It's not very big, which I prefer a smaller frame dog. I don't like one that's huge. I don't like one that's too small, just somewhere that little happy medium. But yes, Bliss is pregnant. Her nails are longer than they've ever been, and I'm kind of embarrassed for her. I know she don't like that because normally they're just nubs where I hunt her so much and run her. But yeah. And before anyone asks, because I know I'm probably going to get questions on this because people have been asking me, whenever you breed her, I want a pup. Right now, I'm not promising a pup to anyone on the face of the earth. No one right now, until I see how many pups she has and then decide from there how many I want to keep. Because I'm going to keep quite a few from our first litter. One, because I think it'll be awesome to document through here, raising a bear dog. Because like a lot of people are like, how do you train them? Well, with this litter, I'm going to document as much as possible raising them. So I don't want to promise any dogs right now. So yeah, I know I'm going to get asked that. So we're just going to wait and see how many she has and then go from there. Bliss is knocked up. She's about a month pregnant, starting to fill out a little bit, not too much. Nips are growing a little bit there. Riley pointed that out the other day. But yeah. Hey, quit it! Alright, so that'll do it for this video. If you have any questions about my dogs or anything like that, I know I left stuff out and I didn't do them all the same, but heck, it was a pretty decent pack update. So if you have anything though you want to say or comments or whatever, just comment below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Until the next one.